Beautiful people, happy Tuesday. Well, looks like we hit that buy side overnight during London session, right? Now we're back inside the range. Tuesday, no news day again. How's everyone doing? We have well, never mind actually. We have 10 a.m. Consumer confidence. I don't know why my sister let me know that there was no news, but there is news at 10 a.m. Consumer confidence. I'm gonna wait until then to really place a trade, I think. Okay, so let's see here. Well, honestly, that's ugly. Yesterday was also was seek and destroy. I did take one loss and then two like basic break evens where I took like $50 losses. And to me that's a win because in the past I would literally like take 3 full stop outs. And it's all about framing your own progress and never let other people dictate how you're doing, essentially. Never compare yourself to other people either. So this is ES, I don't really know. It's this same type of thing. Kind of this ugly grind up. Pretty like, you see this a lot in all-time high environments, essentially, where you don't really see much manipulation to the downside, and then you see a slow grind higher. So, I'm gonna see what happens at 10 a.m. essentially. Mark out yesterday's low. Two minutes until open. I really, we have more buy side to go for. Weekly buy side for NQ for sure. We have this weekly. We have all-time highs to catch up on. I believe there was like some sort of SMT on the hourly between the two of them, like last week. So we can just essentially grind higher. And I'm gonna kind of like make a note to myself, I think. Probably only gonna look for, we'll see how it turns out, but mostly looking for longs. See, where's like the new week opening gap actually? We have about a minute till open. That was an ugly, I kept seeing people complain about the afternoon, and I was like, kind of like, why are you even still watching charts? I left at maybe like 11. After I took my second break even, I was like, yep, that's going to be ugly. There's no, honestly, people, you could try to be a hero in this environment, but it's going to be so much harder. I'd rather, use that same mental energy for when it's going to be easier environments. That's how I look at it, right? It's like, do you think that your mental capital is an infinite resource? It's not. Willpower, focus, discipline, they're not infinite resources. As you start to fatigue and get tired and the session goes on and you're looking at these candlesticks, like your energy will wane. I come to see myself as well. Okay. Here's the open. We'll just watch the open happen. I don't really know. Like, just denote some 15-minute buy side and sell side and just wait until it hits. We hit that buy side during London, but do we have it's not even respecting that structure, so I'm just gonna label this as buy side again. Okay. Well, the open. Well, we're still inside the range. This is what's going to keep me safe, is I won't engage unless we really get to either of those liquidity pools. And if we could very well just shop within a range, So, also there's 10 a.m. news. Really no rush this morning. 1 second. You guys, I bought biscuits from England, which are just cookies. They say biscuits. They don't say cookies. Macadamia nut. I ate like 4 of them already. I don't care. Everyone's like, sugar is bad for you. Well, I can have a little sugar, okay? I really don't eat, like, actually, it's like, I barely ever eat. I don't like candy. Chocolate, I'll eat like 2 bars, 2 little squares. Like, it'll take me like a month to eat a chocolate bar. My roommate in college, she definitely had a huge sweet tooth, and I would hear her like scavenging every night in the pantry. Like, literally, that's what she would do every night on the clock, like at midnight, like looking for something sweet or something. It actually gives me a headache if I do think about something that's too much sugar. Let's see here, 10 a.m. I want to mark it out. Let's forget template. Yeah, high impact news. Okay. See what happens at 10. So far, we're just like had a drop down and now grinding and whatever. Some people are really gonna get baked down. I don't see any kind of manipulation, so there's no point in engaging in this. It's disgusting, in it. I got this. This is a really nice stress ball type of thing. It's very malleable. Like it's like a fidget thing, but it doesn't make a lot of noise because I can't have a fidget toy and it'll go into the mic, you know. We're literally a range within a range, so I don't want to get dusted. See the comment section while we wait for news. We'll engage with the chat in it. We're probably like, please stop. Fucking disgusting. That's so funny, Sam. Yeah, the chat is so funny though. You gotta give it to them. Oh wow, freedom property, very funny. Can we get some drill music? Did you go to the gym? What does that even mean? Or do I go to the gym? Yeah, I do. I like, not really that much. I walk a lot. And I golf. And I do pickleball. But I probably should. I'm gonna like hire a personal trainer for sure because I want to get back into, you know, explosive sports. Like, I want to be able to at least get back into, if I want to, volleyball and basketball. But, you know, my knee, I had ACL surgery and definitely not back to normal. It's back to functional, but not, pivoting and things like that. And it will get like swollen if I walk 20,000 steps. But it's all right. It actually stopped. Like, I would get like pains in the past. So I don't get pain anymore, so that's good. Walking's really good. Try walking without headphones or anything. Try going for a walk without listening to things. Just be alone with your own thoughts. Most people can't do that nowadays, but that's how they did it in olden times, right? They didn't have cell phones. They didn't have... I was just thinking the other day. I bought a hot chocolate for $5.99, by the way, yesterday. Crazy. Anyway. I was just thinking, I was like, wow, I'm trying to do too many things at once. Like, I actually didn't put on the headphones, but I was like, if I was listening to my headphones, I'd be having, drinking hot chocolate, takeout. Like, that was not existent 200 years ago. Listening to a podcast or, like, music and walking. That's too much. That's too much. Even that will, like, it's too much. Not multitasking. That's multitasking. And then at the same time, like, you're also, like, reading messages or whatever on your phone. It's too much. I bought this thing. It's my favorite thing ever now. It's called a brick. Like $50. It's basically whatever it is, like an Apple Pay scanner that you scan with your phone, and then it blocks your apps that you want it to block. And you can't unblock it unless you, like, tap your phone on it again. So it's a physical thing. You have to be very intentional about it. And so I'll even do that before I go on a walk or before I go outside. So then I literally can't go on whatever, Instagram and whatnot, Twitter and whatnot. All I did there was highlight the first fair value gap of the day and whatever so far to tap into and then reject. But again, I'm not really getting involved. Just like to see what happens and observe. This is 10 a.m. high impact news here. So then it tapped that, made a new low, but didn't close below the low. Stalling, didn't displace below it, so it could very well just come back into this range again. Midpoint of this range. So I'll just, like, monitor to see if that's what happens, and that is kind of characteristic of seek and destroy environments when you don't get closes below lows with displacements. There's no speed, there's no willingness, just like so. What tool is the 50% range that she's using? Is it just a fib? No, I do have it on the fib, but this is just a faster way to do it so I don't have to cheat, because my fib settings are typically like this, OTE stuff and extensions, and I don't want to change it. So then I click the GAN box. And then it comes with, like, so many, because it's kind of, I don't even know what the GAN theory is, or GAN, I don't use that. I just use this for 0, 1.5, and 1. Don't use GAN theory or anything, I just use that for equilibrium, quick way to get an equilibrium. Yeah, you're welcome. YM took out London high and Q still hasn't. Yeah, YM's took out all-time highs, right? Yeah. Again and again and again. Just that fantastic grind up in it. I just moved that. That's not what happened. Okay. That London high was all-time highs, and then I made another all-time high at 925. All of Top Step are long, Tanya, LOL. Why? Why? I don't understand. You're long, let's just like, some middle, we're in a range, within a range. It's okay. Some people feel as if they need to be in a position all the time. It's okay. Honestly though, I don't want no smoke with anyone. I don't want no smoke. This is very just like low probability conditions either way. It's just like, what is the term? Shooting a dart in the dark? Someone tell me what the term is. Shooting a blank in the dark? What is it? I love speaking in idioms. And many times I get them wrong. Just shooting in the dark, taking a shot in the dark. Thank you. Okay, great. So I'm pretty happy. Did reach back up into, you said, I did tape read that correctly, right? I said, did not close cleanly, close back inside the range. You could very well just like grind up back to 50%. Basically did just now, yep. That's not going to be clean either. So I could literally just come back into this fair value gap, and then I could reject again. Like, who knows what it wants to do? Who cares, really? It's just generating liquidity right now, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if it like makes an equal high here again, and then grinds lower. Whatever it wants to do, I don't care. Not worth me risking anything at the moment. We got 13 minutes until news, people. Can you show 15-second chart? Someone wants it. Okay, good luck. Are you in a trade? That's what I want to actually see. Go long here. Just go for this, and then you get 0.2 R. Let's go. Get 10 points. 5 points. Is really going to the 15-second is not a good idea in this kind of environment. You're in a range within a range. It's not really good to now just go to a lower time frame. You'll more likely get faked out because it's just a seek and destroy environment. You're just going to end up seeing things that aren't there, that you're making up within your head. You want to go up a time frame if you're in this environment, right? And you're like, okay, what's the 4 hour look like? All right, we did come back into this imbalance. We closed above this little short-term high. No shift of structure lower. We are just accumulating, perhaps before going higher here. Accumulating in this imbalance that we did close above, So it's more likely to be bullish. And however, it's not like we swept any sell side. If these lows here could sweep these lows, before reversing, could wick them and be very, very no bueno. All right. Let's see here. Came back around like 50%. It's not maybe a tick before. And then I said it could just, it's generating liquidity. It's ugly. Drop again lower. We'll just watch it chop without getting wrecked. And what I noticed about myself as well is, like I said, it's not an infinite resource, energy, time, I mean, obviously, but energy. And I noticed that as the session does go on and seek and destroy environments, typically I'm very good in the first hour, like the first 45 minutes of staying out, but like around 10-20, I will oftentimes then perhaps try a low probability trade. Perhaps it is pressure from, not pressure, but like wanting to be in a trade for the stream, or I don't know, just getting tantalized by something. And that's something just become aware of so that I can work on it. First step is awareness. You know, we didn't hit any sell side yet, so I don't know why people are long, you know? So GG's if they, I don't know, don't even tell me what happened there for other streamers. I'm mostly focused on myself. And you know what? Like, I don't really respond to any just do my own thing is what I mean to say. Good morning, Voltron. Good morning, Lewis. I'm in shorts as well. We had power of 3. Alright, bro. Good luck. See, again, it takes a low. It's a wick. How many times did it do this now? 1, 2. It does it like a third time. Maybe there will be a beginning of a market structure shift, but I don't know. We're in a range. I don't see this as a significant low that we would sweep and reverse from. That's why I didn't mark this out as sell side. Just BS, like generating more liquidity. So the only thing for shorts that people are hanging on to is probably you have a SMT where YM did take that London high, right? YM took out all-time highs and London high. I prefer my SMTs with PS, although you can do it with YM. But like I said, you have 10 EMUs, end of range. I don't really care to do anything here. The shorts make more sense than the longs, I will say that. But it doesn't mean we're gonna like just been chopping around since literally like since 9:35. I'd rather not be in a trade right now than be sweating it out. Good luck if you are. Saha Saidla Love says, what do you think about RSI indicator do you use? You guys, do I use any indicators? No, I don't use any indicators. Just time and price. Price action. Highs and lows. You see, I don't even use those indicators that are like, could make life easier with just marks out midnight open and things like that. I just do it myself because it makes me more involved and in tune with the markets, I believe. You know? Rather do things by hand. I could perhaps in the future, but meh. Oftentimes it can also just add another confusion or add another thing that you might, that I don't know, that might confuse you. Because perhaps it's not relevant that time to have that on your chart, you know? chop is real, guys. The chop is real. Like, we like anticipated chop since the morning, since 9:30. So we're chilling. Just having fun here. Yes, it's certainly a bit weaker, but literally we're flat. So why would I mess with this market right now? ES is negative 0.03% on the day, and NQ is plus 0.14. It's still the beginning of the week. I don't really have high expectations for today's range at all, actually. And for you to like really have a better sense of things, yeah, I mean, look, we took out yesterday's high during London. That buy side, I actually had marked it out, right? Yesterday as buy side liquidity. These smooth highs. That is true. Like, these are but this was just the first target before this one. So I'm still bullish. But look, you guys, like, this is just like horrible, ugly structure to be analyzing in. Let's think about this. It's ugly. So, I mean, you know, the shorts do look better from that standpoint. That, you know, we took out yesterday's high here. Let's see how that goes, actually. Let's see. We did take out yesterday's high, right? And that's a better pool of liquidity to choose from than just random, you know, 1 minute highs and lows. But took that out, yeah. And then you had a bit of a shift, sure, and we didn't like disrespect bearish structure there. We didn't close above this little high there. We didn't even go into it. There was an SMT with YM. You know, so I'm actually more inclined to believe that this low will be hit first. Does that mean it's going to be an easy way to get there? No. Fine with just taper reading the chop, slow grind lower. So for example, let's say that, and then let's say I entered perfectly here. I would still be in this trade for 20 minutes, and it had only moved 30 points. Meanwhile, as we know, NQ, in a good environment, it can move 30 points in 1 minute, really, 2 minutes. So, all about what I think is worth the risk. And my time and energy. My money. Come on, like, what Easy Goer says, come on, like, WTF is going on? Ugly at price action yesterday and today. You can expect this when you're near all-time highs. You can expect this kind of action. We suffered through this before here on this channel. But we've improved, really, for knowing when not to engage with it. We have high impact news at 10 a.m. What do you guys think will happen? Will we hit the sell side at 10? We'll start the run to sell side. Do the poll. Do a little polly poll. Phil Allen says, have you ever been successful just scalping chop quickly back and forth? Is that just no bueno for you? I just see this and think I could have shorted 2120 and longed 2090 like 4 to 5 times. You know, some people, that's to each their own. I do see some people say like, this is amazing, scalper's dream. I've been, you know, loving this. I'm not really a scalper. I don't like it. I don't like scalping 10, 20 points, 30 points. I think the more trades that you expose yourself to, then you have exposing yourself to more risk and more likelihood of falling into tilt and bad habits. And it just requires much more energy, I think. I do think probably 10 a.m. news. See if it hits that sell side. And then again, of course, scalping works until it doesn't. And let's say All right, let's see. Did ES take it? Yeah. Cool. So people that are short, congratulations into the news. It is very nice to tape read it. Very happy, honestly. Tape read this back into here. It can grind lower, did back, and then yeah. Let's see. Okay, the sell side was hit at 10 a.m. into Sunday's open. We're taking out these 15-minute equal lows here on ES. Yeah. It's cool. Let's see what ends up happening here. I mean, my humble opinion, likely wicks and then comes back into the range. So we'll see if we're able to capture something like that. Back into the new week opening gap or Sunday's open. You could also just mark out these as potential lows. It doesn't have to get here though. Very cool. Called that like a 40-point drop there. Okay. Yeah, now I'm just kind of looking at, I'll look and see if perhaps an SMT forms there, here, where ES took this low there, but let's keep in mind we did take out the high. If there is some sort of continuation, we could go for the low there, but well, I'm going to have to continue to monitor how it's going to be, but we can go for this low. See the hourly. The start of this hourly candle. Okay. See. Finding a needle in a stack, someone said. Yeah. Okay, so these equal lows have been taken out now. Quite the bleed there. If we just end up going straight towards this, it's fine. So that consumer confidence, huh? Freaked out the market a bit for sure. Let me actually see what ended up that. What was that? Ended up being. Must have been way off the expectation. Yeah. Okay. It is. The previous consumer confidence was 105.6. They forecasted it to be 103.9. It was actually 98.7. So, interesting. Market's freaking out. Little puke. See here, ES. We'll see ES. So now we're down 0.29% on ES, 0.39% on NQ. Just like flipping between time frames to see if there's any clean imbalances. It seems like this is probably just going to be like, it fills a tiny little imbalance and then just drops lower. More likely than not. Let me think for a moment. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Just feeling a little tiny imbalance, dropping lower. I mean, this is probably where people using bear flags, that's going to work out for them just because it's a fast market in that sense. Not really. I'm not in anything right now. I mean, I'm kind of just waiting for some longs or some sort of indication of something else. I'm not going to get into the shorts just because I don't know what the trade will look like. To get down here, it's like rough. Just figuring out where your stop would go, where it wouldn't really feel worth it to get involved. You know? This could potentially, and like I said, it could be potentially like we talked about. I want to see how this 15-minute candle closes, actually. It'd be very interesting if we wick this, right? If we wick this, then we're probably going to come back all the way up here, back inside the range, right? So maybe I will let them look at longs at some point. That's sort of in my head right now. It's like I don't want to get trapped into a short somehow. I can't find a continuation. That's just fine. I'm mostly bullish, so we'll see. And then we'll be getting it at a good price too. If it's below 8:30 open, midnight open, etc. And yeah, actually, if you eat it's good. The best thing to do after a meal is to take a walk. Then you're not going to feel tired. You know, when you feel tired after a meal. I'm not loving this action, but if we retrace 50% in this range, reject, then perhaps I'll find a short. That would have to start from here. Now the range is this to this. If we don't hit this, if we retrace all the way back here, then we reject, find some more bearish structure, then I'll probably look for a short. I'd rather miss a move. You know what I keep seeing this from this guy. He's been trading for 30 years. And I think that this is such a huge mentality shift that is important to have. And I haven't mastered it yet, for sure. I haven't shifted it. But essentially he goes, I would rather miss a move than lose money, right? I do feel like many traders, including myself, they would rather lose money than miss a move. So oftentimes they're trying, that's why people are FOMOing in, or they see some sort of large move and then they sort of make up things in their head to suit the trade, to make it a trade idea so that they can enter. So let's see what ends up happening here. There's certainly no market structure shift to the upside. Okay, so we'll see if it ends up retracing to here, midpoint. ES did not hit yesterday's low yet. Yeah, I should definitely it's gonna be an easy YouTube video. Like the tools I use, what are my favorite trading view tools to make analysis easy, quick, easy, and especially the magic paintbrush. Magic paintbrush, maybe we do this, and then you see this, and then you see this, and then you see this. That would be perfect. Or, no, I actually don't even like that structure. What would be perfect? If it first went like this, then down, filled that imbalance to go up, then this, then this, then this, then this. That would be perfect. And that's all about kind of, that's helpful because then you know what you want to see to enter the trade. So if you don't see it, you don't enter. Oh my god, you guys, I won trivia night yesterday. My team won first place. I do that like every Monday, trivia night. And, well, first time I went, we did win first place. But it was a rainy day and like Memorial Day or something, and it's like one other team, so yesterday's feels better. Then the second time I went, we won second place. And then just lost a few weeks. And then yesterday we won. I was happy. But I literally am useless for the TV show category every week. But good thing we have an anchor. We have a woman that's really good at it. I was looking at the answers at the end. I was like, the only one I knew was one of them. It was like the easiest question. The first one, like the answer was lost. Any of the other shows I don't even know existed. Don't even try. I don't watch TV. I don't even know. What is Cheers? What is Northern Exploration or something? I don't know. So let's see here in it. Took out those equal lows. Very happy, honestly. You don't have to be part of the move to be happy with how you kind of tape read it, right? Because then in easier environments, like this is just whatever. I said, yeah, we'll probably go for sell side. Doesn't mean I have to be part of the move. It's really good practice, though. Patience. We'll see what ends up happening here. This is so far looking good. If it does this, it gets bought up here and then goes to the midpoint and fails there, I'll be happy. Bounce there and go back to here and then fail. I'm an artist. 10-15 mental game reminder. 10-15 mental game reminder, people. Means if you're tilted, this is your call to come back to Earth. I don't think I get tilted often, but it's a reminder just to stay patient. let's see here. ES. Did ES come back into here? Not really. Not yet. Yeah, it could very possibly get bought up here in this 1 minute also. It's like the last line in the stand for ES to bounce here and then maybe come back to here with this high. Ooh. I don't know I literally don't know any TV. I watched Grey's Anatomy and when I was like in high school. But then I stopped watching it until when they killed off almost every main character. When they killed off, can I even spoil it? It's been 10 years. Whatever. Then I stopped watching it when I was tired when they killed off like the 7th main character. Like for NQ, it's definitely weaker. It could even. Yeah, we'll see what ends up happening. Let's see on the 2 minute. It could probably bounce equal lows and then this order block, perhaps for a push up to here. Need to remember, what am I doing though? Like, I'll definitely need to see if we end up in the 15 minute. Kind of weird. Yeah, it did wick it, but it sort of did close near those lows, so yeah, I'm thinking I'm still bearish for the moment. What would make me switch bullish is only if we displaced above 50% here and inverted this. It's just a large SIBI. There's going to be a lot of speed bumps. So I'd rather see it come here and then reject, and I play the short to here, but maybe if it doesn't do that, then I'll miss the trade. See. Plenty of time. We also have 1050 macro. It's kind of funny how like ES looks always more sporadic, kind of always way more volume imbalances. When you look on the 1 minute, it's like a little bit less liquid than NQ in that sense, I think. Move slower too. Bouncing for now. Let's see if it does end up. I definitely need to go to the eye doctor again, but like I'm wearing contacts, but I definitely do need I'm due to go again in like October. When you have many screens, my eyesight still does get worse every year. But also, yeah, it is what it is. It gets only slightly worse, but still. What did I want to say? I have to find a new eye doctor because mine died. So if you see me squinting a bit, it's not the charts, it's like if I'm looking at some just like account numbers to make sure we're all settled. All right. It's just chopping around, you know, chopping around the Christmas tree. It's a happy holiday. Yeah, literally nothing for me to do. It's just like chopping slowly lower. It's not something I want to get just long in. It can definitely just randomly, come back up here again. It's not following the thing I want it to do, then I wait until it does. Like, I would like this. Then maybe stall, then lower, and then I enter here, and it goes for lower, and blah, blah, blah. We're making a 15-minute FEG, essentially. So this one, if it stays within this range, then we could reach back into this area, essentially. We'll see. I think it's likely it will. Just the way that this one closed. I don't know. See. If you don't know, then just simply stay out. How many more minutes in this 15-minute candle? 7. All right. Just blasted through new low day NQ. Will it reach yesterday's low? Will it do it? Then I'll look for longs, but yeah, with the short, it didn't retrace where I wanted it to, so. Could very well wick this, come back. ES is down 0.27%, and NASDAQ is down 0.46%. So far NASDAQ made a new low day, ES didn't. A small divergence there. I'd rather NASDAQ like hit yesterday's low and that be the divergence. So then it's a higher time frame. The Dow is just kind of just chopping around. The Dow's back inside like its range essentially. Okay. See if it ends up inverting that, then I'm sure some people are gonna go for then that high. I'm not really gonna do that because I said we're rather short to here. And only long if this happened. So we'll end up seeing is it respect this order block, fair value gap to go for London low. So far it is. We'll see how this ends up closing. I mean, it looks pretty decent here also. It's a 3-minute order block. Did reject. Then you'd want it. You'd want it to expand quickly there, lower. So what would that look like? Let's see. If you were to short that, you're like, yeah, it was a nice close. I'm shorting this. But what's actually your safe stop, essentially? You know, probably go to the 3-minute and mark out 50% of that. Because it's just no clean swing high. No, again, it can like wick into that, so I'd probably just do it there. I'm just tape reading this. Very well, because it's kind of stalling, it very well now invert this. What time is it? 10:27. 3 minutes until this 15-minute candle. It's not closing below it, so I would think that's why I'm not going into this. I think it could probably come back higher in this 15-minute fair value gap. So let's see if it ends up doing this little inversion. Maybe this breaks that high. So far it is pretty weak. It's just stalled. It's just staying in this area. Stalling. But it could pick up at any moment. Let's see in the next 3 minutes what happens here. 2 minutes actually. I think it's more like in the next 2 minutes it closes higher. Then go down here. Now I can move my equilibrium lower. See what this 1 minute candle does. To me, it feels like we're just gonna chop here again. 1 minute left in this 15-minute. It's closing interestingly. Where's ES? Let's see if it ends up coming back in here. And you do have this as a breaker as well. If it ends up coming back in here, before hitting this, then I'll look at potential shorts. If it just dies into this, it's fine. What's like most of the market looking like today? Like the FANG names? Okay, Nvidia is down 0.2%. Apple's down 0.16%. Tesla's up 0.3%. Amazon's down 1.8%. Google's down 0.25%. Microsoft is down 1.5%. Okay. What's the heat map look like? We're not down that much today, so I don't know, like you shouldn't be so fazed by just that drop 10 a.m. Let's see, how much of the range do we have though? Just 190 points? Feels like a lot more. Interesting. Yeah, so stalling. See if it ends up inverting that and going back to here. Would I long that? Not really. There's sell side I want to go for. I'd rather short to the sell side. But I can monitor it. Because it could just chop. So we'll see. Really, I'd rather see if it displaces. CES here. No displacement, so it could be a grind. Flash, it didn't invert this either. There's no shift there, so it could stay around here or drop lower. My sleep fitness score was 89 out of 100. That's good. Pretty much, yeah. It's been chopping. ES did not make a new low. NQ did, so we are interested to see if there's a short-term little pullback up to here to short. But there's nothing yet for me. I'm not just gonna short here, you guys. It doesn't make any sense. It's in a discount. SMT's 15-minute close isn't that crazy, so I'm gonna wait. What time is it? 10:33? Okay. CES, where's its 15-minute FEG? Okay. It's got two of them up here. So it's better if it'd be nicer if it retreats into this one. Feels very slow. The next 10 minutes, it's probably gonna continue chopping slowly up, no? I think so. Really boring, oh my god. Yeah, I would hate to be in a trade right now. If you, this is what I'm saying. Where I'm saying is like if I were in this trade here, let's say someone shorted here or here, this is where it's like, okay, yeah, it's taking way too much time. I'd cut it off. I would go to the low. It shouldn't happen by like 10:30, honestly. That 15-minute candle closed, so it's not really. Or if you're just looking for it to move like 50 points. Mm-hmm. I actually want to see what the equilibrium. Yeah, it's been sort of just messing around in this. If it hits this first, then I'll just watch the reaction there for potential reversals and SMTs. It's literally not. It's wicking. It's wicking. It could now come back above again, chop higher, frustrate people, stop people out, which is good. I'm not getting frustrated so far. Call an ambulance, but not for me. See it on 1050 macro. Maybe it hits the liquidity and then, reversal. So ugly. S new low there. We'll call it NQ not. Whatever. That's still not really enough for me to. If we were to come back up here, I wouldn't really long that still. It's like that's a tiny time frame SMT. I'd rather have it like on the 15. Rather have NQ take out that low and ES keep it intact. There's going to be an SMT. Yesterday's low. We'll see, or vice versa. Maybe ES suddenly just decides to drop. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to look at. What's up with Finviz? What's up with like the overall market today? Do. Mixed market. That's why things are kind of difficult. 0.59%. It was so wild, just like this ugly grind. Didn't even hit it yet. Come on, bro. I wasn't that trying to be going crazy. The day's range is the news. Like half of it. Okay, we hit yesterday's low just now. On NQ. So let's see what happens. Yes, not yet. I mean, that could be possible. S&T, I'm gonna watch to see if any longs present themselves. And if they don't, then they don't. So slow. So I need to see some energy. Just trying to figure out which swing high to use. I'll probably use this one. I don't like any of the ones in the 1 minute. This is not a swing high. This is the next swing high, so it would have to break that with displacement for me to try any longs, really. Bum, 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 bum. I have to show some energy. I'm wondering whether to use that one. Rather wait. Yeah, because this is all potential order block. I'd rather wait for it to come here. What's ES looking like? You start seeing energetic move up. That would be nice. Happy. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see it. great, because then it'll also happen during the macro. I'll be fine with that. Can you feel the energy? Give some energy. Yeah. Let's see. That was so funny. All right. Go to the 2-minute then. You feel the energy. I'm just like flipping time frames to see what was going to happen. So sorry. Okay. You went like here. That's fine too. I think it was going to be a fast push-up, so I will buy some here, and if it comes back lower, then I'll buy more, but a bit. I'll only buy a little more, but other than that, I do think that's probably going to be it. So breaker and the fair value gap around the macro. It could come into this one, but likely not. So stop would be this 81. Yep. So I'm trying along here to see 50% of the range. So let's see if that ends up working out for us. Which would be 54. Am I doing that right? No, I put buy limit there. Oh my god. Yeah, we're in the trade. Where would 3 PD arrays fail is like 1, 2, and then 3. So I put it on this low. It's the stop. It's a breaker and a fair value gap. And I do think it's just going to be a really fast move higher just by like the way that it did break above this on the 1 minute, and that's enough. So, you know, let's see if it ends up doing so. If it does retrace to this 2 minute, that's fine. I might even seeing if how the reaction goes. I don't know, but yeah, I'll just hold it. I mean, obviously, but I said I might add, but it's not going to come back now. So, yeah, it's going well so far. Up 15 points. Going according to our plan. Let's really, you know what? I'm actually gonna, no, I'll leave it over there. Just make sure everything's correct. Also, understand that you are in a 15-minute FEG right now. Let me just see here. A fib to see the level exactly. 53. Yeah, that's fine. 53.50. There's a lot. I feel like there's a lot of liquidity over there. So I'm almost like inclined to just close it myself when it hits this. Because I do feel as if it's gonna like really rip through it. I'd rather have a good fill on the exit. I don't know. So I'd rather just close it there. I don't need this one anymore. This yes. I don't need that anymore. It's doing well during the 1050 macro. So let's see if it just follows bullish order flow. I would want it to, yeah, I would want it to bounce on the order block and fair value gap if it comes back. You know, it should just really follow bullish order flow up into there. This is where a lot of people's stops are, I would imagine. Okay. Up about 21 points. It's decent. All right, here it's pushing through it. Take some off there. See how it closes, actually. Let's see how this candle closes. 9 seconds left. Well, it did get into our little target there. Okay. I'm out. Good little scalpy scalp. I'm so zen, you guys. I'm like so zen. It's like I can't even be euphoric right now. I don't know. I'm so serious. The plane ride back from London, I just had just a moment where I was like, I was meditating essentially. I don't know. But I feel really happy. Feel good. So, pretty clean there. Very happy. Followed everything. Waited very, very patiently. Right? Waited all morning saying, I'm bullish, but like I want some sell side taken. I want at least this taken. And then we saw it really just dropped through it. Want at least this taken. Then there was no really indication of bullishness, right? And I said, okay, if we're already here, I would want us to come down here. So let's see if it ends up. I essentially was waiting until the close of this candle because I was thinking maybe it could be a large one going through it. Then I get a better fill, but it basically did come exactly back into equilibrium there. Yeah. That's cool. Pretty easy play, I think. Just the way that it was staying up here when I was noticing it, I was like, yeah, I have to kind of buy into this one because it's just so energetic and you have this push and this is a large area of interest, a daily low. Some SMTs there and whatnot. ES not taking it. And, you know, we didn't take any high since ever, actually. So this could actually even continue to new high of day. Let's continue watching. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it just surges. Let's see how it reacts at this equilibrium point. Like, I might get into more longs. I'm not sure. It really depends on, I guess let's see how does it invert this, you know, and could keep following bullish structure. That's what I mean. That was a very short trade. I'd rather be in. How many minutes was I even in that trade for? I would love to know. You know, I was in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes, you know, to reach the same amount of points that it did here to here in like 20 minutes, you know? So that's what I mean. Just wait for the macro times, wait for a obvious, like a nice daily level. So now we're just kind of waiting and seeing how this is going to react in this. Oh my god, look at that hourly candle. Crazy. That's a funny hourly candle. But, you know, see, 43 minus 16, that's about... That was never in any drawdown either. Okay. 27 points in 5 minutes. So let's see. It looks it's still very strong here. It did break this 5-minute FEG, a 5-minute swing high now. Right, so now you actually have on a higher time frame it's shifting structure. We joined in on the lower time frame. Now it does seem like it is on the 5, on the 15. You know, you have this 15-minute FEG, but I do think that's sort of why I'm like, oh, let's wait and see how it does here. And it's really surging through it, and it retraced super deeply. Oh, I just want to see. I want to see how is it here. Okay, so if I had waited, but yeah, let's see here. Yeah, I got out here, did dilly-dally. I'm fine with exiting there. That is, in this environment, take the low-hanging fruit, essentially. Let's think about this. Yeah, let's see if it ends up really surging up to new high. I wouldn't really be surprised at all, actually, because we never took any buy side really. So I don't know. What does daily candle look like now? Small body. That is, we did take the 1050 macro. Well, I think I got in like at 1048 or something. Yeah. And because I was anticipating the delivery and that it looked just super strong, I said it's okay if it does retrace, I'll still be in the trade. And the stop would be here. Let's see now. How's everyone doing? Let's open up the chat. Haven't looked at the chat since my trade. How are you guys? Who else got the longs there? Who else got the longs there? My entry is based on the 1 minute. I didn't look at the 15-second. You don't need it. That's crazy. 15-second, good luck. I mean, sure, this is fine. Just saw this dip, and you see it actually didn't. I saw this, I think that's what happened. I saw it dip into this. I think on M and Q it didn't even come back, so that's good that I just entered there. So I knew, I was like, oh yeah, we're not gonna, this looks so strong, we're not gonna have much time, essentially. I've waited all day, so I knew when you don't wait, when you have to get in. Just knowing how your asset moves. So we did have like that displacement back above equilibrium. Quite the nice reaction here at this high where it is breaking above it. It's likely creating an inversion here to retrace into and then probably, you know, get up higher later in the day. But I don't really think, as it's 11 a.m., I don't think that's going to present itself to me now. We'll see. Let's see. Because in theory, it's probably going to, in theory, you know, this is actually some roadblocks here. It's likely going to retrace during lunchtime or something. and then go up higher. If it does it in the next hour, I'd be surprised. I mean, this is what I'm thinking about, is just how this hourly closed. Yeah, we did wick all of this. That being said, I don't think we're immediately going to go all the way up there right now. That would be a weird next hourly candle, just straight green from here. I think it could retrace first. So, I don't think, what I'm trying to say is, I don't think I'll find another entry for the morning session. It's likely going to, well, first I want to see it also invert that, honestly, but it's okay if it doesn't. Yeah, so it could definitely come back into this during that afternoon session. Let me think about that for a moment. Actually, no. Probably not, because if this is all balanced, we've literally chopped here for so long, and that's essentially why I thought we wouldn't have a lot of time, because we rolled the paint over many times, and it's probably like a lot of people are off sides here now. So, yeah, I joined here. I'm so zen, it's crazy. I'm so I don't know, I feel great. I've been zen the whole morning. Let's think about this. But I'm just trying to forecast the rest of the day. And as we know, that can change, So today is really a good lesson in just following your plan. If market doesn't give you, like I said, if we came back up here, remember, I'm not interested in longing this, but if we came back up into here, we left this liquidity there, then I look for a short. That didn't happen. I didn't get into the short here, and I don't care. I waited until, like I said, hey, if it taps it before coming here, now I'll find trade back to equilibrium. And that was it. External to internal is actually a lot faster, typically, than internal to external liquidity. That's a little gem there for you. Why? Because it's the external is often a higher time frame level, right? So, yeah, it is just zooming up higher. I'm very happy with my analysis there, my trade. With that being said, I do think, now we're going to lunch, so stay safe. I need to think about this for a moment. What would I do? I'd probably just wait until 1:30. And then see where we are now, and then see if there's any manipulation lower at 1:30, and if there's still liquidity higher to be taken out. So this move was crazy. Tanya just spilled some sauce. I need lunch too. God, that's crazy, you guys. That's so wild. Is someone trying to hack me? That's wild. Can you please explain external and internal? Okay. This is external, yesterday's low. External is yesterday's low. Okay, let me just draw something. It's probably going to be better. So, here we go. Oh my god, not that arrow. This one. Okay. External is boom, 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 boom. Low resistance run. Oh, we hit this like huge level. This is external liquidity. We have all this internal. This move from here back up to here, more often than not, is going to be faster than if, for example, now, we have some, okay, this is the liquidity level. I know it's not leveled yet right now. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Okay. I know it's not a straight line yet. Okay. External liquidity level. And then this is internal because these are like highs that it left internally, right? Especially if this is like some sort of FEG, literally how we had it here, right? I'm essentially just drawing today. This little move up likely going to be faster than, here's an example. If, let's say, structure has been bullish and we're trying to reach this little liquidity level, equal highs, right? We had our shift in structure. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah, we're all balanced here. Oh, now we have like a 4-hour FEG. So many times, like what it's going to do is like make a little low in and then not completely fill the fair value gap. Come back up in here. Oh man, I ran out of arrows. Gonna do this. Stop. Oh, this is actually, now we're stopping again and we're gonna come back again in here. Oh my gosh, not that. This is the 4-hour FEG that I'm talking about here. Let's say. Right? And then what ends up happening is, oops, no, we failed again. Let's go for this internal liquidity again into this FEG. Or let's make it more equal lows or wick this and come back again into this. Or, and then it'll go back up. That happens often. Or it just takes a lot longer for this to work out. And you can go look back at your charts so many times this happens, especially on a day where, let's say it's a Tuesday, a Monday or Tuesday, and that's what structure looks like. And you have high impact news later in the week, like Thursday. That's what's going to happen, essentially. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's session. I had fun. Damn, I heard you took a big L yesterday, or who told you that? That's so wild. Your IP appeared, use VPN, or you might have some IP attacks. Really, guys? That's like my public IP, though. It just says I'm like in New York. People try to hack me all the time. It kind of is annoying. So I don't show like my account numbers because like people have tried to hack me. And that's just the detriment of being a streamer. So, do you take anything today? Yeah. You said it in subliminals on Twitter. No. I said in the past yesterday I would have taken a lot. Who was here yesterday? I didn't take a major L. That's crazy, bro. Can't hack someone with private IP. Make all the comments and all the jokes you want about my little fidget toy. I'm not gonna stop. I don't care. Look at my performance today. I took a small loss yesterday, yes. Tanya, would you ever consider streaming on Twitch? I don't know why. I don't understand. I don't know. Like, what is Twitch? Why would I? I don't understand it. I know that's a thing. Twitch, if you're listening, like, offer me some deal. $1 million. I've had other streaming companies actually ask me to come and stream simultaneously on their stream, on their website. I haven't really answered them. I just, I guess I'm not so good at structure and organization and in the things such as stream, like setting up everything. I don't know. No Twitch. Oh, not trying to pay to watch or watch ads. Is that what it is? It's like everyone pays on there. Yeah, only 27 points today. Yesterday was a smaller loss, though. Fear of the unknown. Yeah, today's only 27 points. I mean, I just wanted this, and if it had really pushed through this and had a nice candle close, then I would have closed for more. But considering the range today, that's pretty good. If you keep, if that's your mentality, it's gonna like really screw you over. I've caught like 100 points on stream before, 200 points on stream. Money is money. Still Tuesday. You know, like it's very scalable. Then I could then take, 3-minute minis and catch 27 points. All right, now we're having really the nice push up here, 11-11. So I'm kind of staying here to see what that is about. It is really interesting, right? It's just remained super, super strong. So I suppose we could, well, let's see here. Let's keep monitoring this. This is all balanced down here. It's not really, it shouldn't really come back into below 50% again. I wouldn't think so. So, people could probably catch more longs actually. Let's see here. I can't believe I get trolled for having a win too. That's life though. I love it. I don't care. I love it. I love even the bad parts of streaming, getting trolled by people. I just realized like, damn. It makes sense. It all makes sense now. It's because if you're trying to share a different way of thinking, most people aren't going to think that way, and there's going to be people that disagree with you, and that just makes sense, And that's why 90% of traders are not profitable, because it's not meant to be, we're not wired to be profitable at trading. We have the wrong way of thinking about things. So, keep thinking that base hits aren't enough, or that you have to get 100 points every day. Keep doing that. That's probably why those people from short here got stopped out, and they were my liquidity today. So, I'm so zen, honestly. A little biscuit in it. Actually, I don't even want it now. I like smelled the sugar. I was like, actually, I don't want this now. Let's see here. Only 27 points. But I showed my whole position from start to end. A lot of streamers don't show anything until they're already worked out in their favor. You guys make me laugh. Yeah, I don't really, let me think. No, I think like this could probably now retrace into. Is that what it is? A 1 minute here? No, this could definitely retrace again later in the afternoon. I'm just thinking about hourly candles. Proud to be an American. Da, 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 da. Don't bet against America, people. Don't bet against America. Got them longs. Okay. I don't know. Is this gonna like a little bit? Is this gonna hold up here? That would be kind of wild. I mean, I would love to watch that. It would be crazy if it continues from there. But again, we're after the 11:10 macro. That's why I'm not going to really enter it. I gotta win. Let me think for a moment though. Oh my god. So you guys, my assistant can tell me later, what should I do? Should I use a VPN? See, what was my assistant saying? He's saying, hello, Tanya. Okay, Fichi Jan says, hello, Tanya. I've watched your playlist about day trading. Did you show us an example of an order block? So which candle would be taken as an order block? The best order blocks are the ones that take liquidity. Those are the ones where you can't change state of delivery. An example of one. Price has been kind of ugly, so series of down close candles before the move up and the series of up close candles before the move down, but I do like the ones that take liquidity more. So, this is an example. Series of up close candles before the move down and broke structure. There's a bearish order block. And you can see it didn't purge it. That's what I was saying, it was still respecting bearish order flow and even closed below 50% of it. Yeah, if they're small candles and there's a wick, I'll count the wick. If they're large ones like this, I'll just count the bodies. Let me think for a moment. Yeah, the best ones take liquidity, so keep an eye on that. Why? Because then, they're typically then... And a breaker block is simply a reclaimed order block that took liquidity. It's like stalling up here. Very nice trade, like no stress. Got in right at the market structure shift. Let me think for a moment. For the rest of the day, let's see this little range now. And I'm just thinking I probably won't trade the afternoon session because of my requirements, right? I don't think I'm allowed to do it. Oh, actually, never mind. I can trade the afternoon session today. All right, we'll see if I end up streaming the afternoon. Maybe I'll be tired and just trade myself, but I'm still bullish. And we still have major liquidity on the weekly up here, buy side. I think we can definitely go for this buy side, at least new high of day. I would love for us to have a retracement during lunch, but I don't know if it'll happen. So if we end up hitting, we still have this, we have this, this, and this. We can make a new high in the week. We can take that buy side also. I'll basically just come back at like 1, check out the charts, and see what's up. Other than that, I'm not going to join a trade right now. So, I hope everyone had a wonderful day, and I'll see you definitely back tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the stream. Helps out the channel. Morning, folks. YouTube messing with my audio. Oh, hi, ICT. Never mind. We'll still chit-chat with him for a little bit. What happened? What happened? Like, the audio is no good? I took a win. We were very patient here. We took the easy little run here. And some fool telling me that it was only 27 points. You can make a whole living just taking 20 points a day. And obviously, they don't watch the channel. I think like literally like once a week for the past 5 weeks or 4 weeks, I've taken some like over 100 point wins. Could I have held longer? Sure, but I didn't really want to. I'll just take the sure thing. And then see this reaction. I said I will probably trade the afternoon session. What happened? Hey, Tanya from India. Hi, India. Use the new microphone, still low audio input. You might need like an amp or something, preamp. Is that what it's called? What did I buy? I'll send you my Blue Yeti. I don't use it anymore. Let's see here. You might need, preamp. You guys are wild. Tanya, maybe lend your admin to ICT regarding OBS settings. I don't even know what that means. I'm not any better at setting things up, you guys. Like, you see, took me to get a better camera. It took me like 9 months. And lighting. I'm proud to be an American. What's happening? Someone tagged me on Twitter, said, Tanya, you squish that stretch toy and look at it like you want to kill someone. All right. I said I'm very zen today, so deal with it. Okay, Tanya Trades was done trading for the day. Caught early shorts, but just had your stream on while doing busy work. Masterful trade management masterful trade call / management on that long, well done, little lady. Zen the F out. That's funny. Huh. I do think we're going to go for New York Open, like, high. But I'm going to do it during lunch, would kind of suck. We would actually, according to 2022 mentorship, when can you trade lunch? When there's like when price is very volatile in the morning. However, is it really? Look at the 5 minute. We have all this imbalance below. I wouldn't want to just long this. This is all balanced though, this range. So it shouldn't come back to 50% of this range. So I could come back into here again though, especially since this. I can just keep running. Let me open up my notes. Proud to be an American. I'll just have a look here. Lunch. When can you trade lunch? This is so big, you guys. If it's like large overnight price run for during London, avoid the opening range. Then you can check out that's how you avoid some seek and destroy. A lot of people forget this, actually. Wow. Okay, how do you hold your position? Okay, no. You're bullish, find the lunch consolidation lows, wait for the break of them. Probably gonna try this in the afternoon. If we don't take high of day. Which I think we shouldn't. According to the hourly. Okay, here we go. When can you trade during lunchtime, during a sell stop raid, during a retracement, during lunch, rather than a consolidation? And the market is trading fast and furiously. Okay, That's all I wanted to look at. That's still not for a while. So I'll just take a gander at price during lunch, but I probably won't trade it. And then if we don't take this buy side by 1:30, then I will stream, most likely. Other than that, let's check out the chat here. Share your notes. Share your notes. Where can we get those notes? I've shared them a few times. You know what? I should make a website to just do that, be able to do that, just share some notes and information, consolidate things. I'll look into hiring someone. Okay, I'll do it. I'll look at the Google Drive link, you guys. Or where is it? It's in my highlights on Twitter, so let me just find that. It's easier. All right. Putting in the chat right now. Oh, my assistant put it, the main Google Drive. Okay, Paul PMD, regular viewer. You've been here since like December, Paul. Appreciated. He said he posted a possible mic fix on your ex ICT. I'm telling you guys, I'm not good at that technical stuff. It took me like a month to even set up my TV. My new apartment came with a TV. Like I said earlier, I don't even watch TV. That's why I didn't actually get around to it. Then I tried to plug it in and turn on. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then a month in, I was like, all right, let's see. And essentially, just the wire was loose inside connecting the power to the TV, the wire going inside the TV. Apparently Samsung TVs are notorious for getting loose like that. So, yeah, but I still don't even use it. I use it for like put music on there. Still not even, because I own a vinyl. I know, I own a record player. I like vinyl. Which is an expensive hobby, by the way. And addicting. Proud to be. Okay, so did you guys get the notes in the chat? Ba-da-bum. Can you not put it in your stream description? Oh, word. You guys are smart. Alright. ICT 2020. And then check. By the way, that's not a replacement. It's literally just like if you like I just did for reference, where I'm like, oh, let me like brush up on this, and then I see what episode it's on, right? Or you can see what episode it's on. It's for you brushing up and comparing to your own. It's not a replacement. Okay. Alright. Alright, I put it in the description. I think, yeah. So just like refresh your page. I put the Google Drive now in the description. Proud to be an American. Love that song. So fun. Okay. Please shortly describe your model, Tanya. Silver bullet. Someone said I'm gambling. Word. Keep telling me that. Like I said, when you like have this information, new information on the world, and you realize like so many people don't, and they're stuck in their own ways, and they don't want to learn, you become so much more at peace with things. Not everyone wants to get out of the rat race. Some people are just comfortable. So, Tanya, please link your chair. I love my chair. I love my chair. I did research on it. It's like, I think I looked up like the best like mid-range chair. And I do like it better than the Herman Miller Aaron, I'm not getting the Herman Miller desktop chair, okay? My brother had that, and then like he moved to California, and I, tried it out. I didn't like it, so I like this one better. And I think it was like $530. I'll have to look into it. I don't even know if I ordered it on Amazon. I'll have to look into it, and then I'll tell you guys. But don't worry. Don't worry. Then people are gonna be like, "You're an influencer. You're influencing," even though like I get 1,000 questions about it. So I might as well get paid for influencing now. I'm putting the effort in. So what is this now? Let's see. What chair is that? I don't know. It's like I think it's a Korean chair. Tanya, are you gonna take more trades or not? Why? So you can copy trade me? So you're East Coast. East Coast, Beast Coast. West Coast. We will see that song on your stories later. You know it. What should I tackle after 2022 mentorship? First, you should do the Market Maker Primer series, really. I do think we're going to retrace likely into at least here. A huge inversion. If we don't, then whatever. Very nice, Ripper. And you could just study. Let's say, I did get out here, which is fine. I wouldn't have gone out if we had a better close above this. I was anticipating this to be like this candle over it, so it's fine. Then what happened? How much longer did it take to get like up to here, for example? How much longer did that take? It's another 90 handles in 40 minutes. Cool. Tanya. Too damn long. What's too long? How do you spot a fake out versus manipulation? It's not the same thing. Fake out and manipulation. I think you mean how do you spot a manipulation versus market structure shift, and it's simply if it's wicking and then coming back into the range, likely manipulation, and if it's displacing and closing and disrespecting other PD arrays, it's a shift. All right, well, that's all for today, folks. We'll see if tomorrow, we'll see if I end up trading the afternoon session. I'm going to put up my little closing myself out of my programs, and that's it. See you back here minimum tomorrow at 9:15 a.m. Bye-bye.